This just happened. I wasn't filming, but I went to break the ratchet strap to get some more tension, and the whole thing slid backwards down the ramp and off the side of it. So I'll just go and deal with that now. It might involve some heavy lifting. I hope I'm up to it. Otherwise, we'll just carry on, put some more rails under the existing legs and just work this way a little bit. We'll be right, no problem. Okay, that took literally 40 seconds to get it back on the rails. I just lifted it with this and didn't strain anything. Everything's good. I will have to address the angle of the tow rope or the strap that's pulling this, because it's not exactly in center over there, and it did pull it off the rails. So I might also have a problem with the height of this, but I think I'm just going to be careful, and when I'm cracking the ratchet, I'm going to actually have another one tensioned up beside it, so that when I crack it, it doesn't just let go. That's what happened just now. Okay, so bit of double handling, a bit more frigging around, but she's made it this far. She's actually inside the building. Can you see that? So she wants to come and live here. Happy to oblige. Okay, if you have a look here, I've put a second strap on, that's obvious. But if you look at the line that we're pulling on, I'm trying to keep it straight right to the bottom of the object. Now the stairs are preventing me, but as we get up higher, we'll actually be pulling in a straight line right from the back of the box. So I dropped that attaching strap, this one, down. It was up here, it was up where that line was, you know, because we'll be using this to stop it moving. Well, it's not moving because it's ratcheted in place with that, and the tension on it. So the reason I put the second ratchet in is because I had a bit of a problem. I went to crack it and give myself more rope, and the whole thing fell back down the stairs and tipped over sideways and nearly cracked the glass. So that happened. You know, it's just one of those things. Every job has its casualties, and hopefully it only resulted in a chip, maybe, or a scratch, or maybe nothing. Haven't looked. So what I'll do is I'll tension up the second ratchet when I'm ready to crack this one and give myself more rope, so at least I've got full tension on the whole job. It's just a backup, it's just fail safe, but you know, I did lose it. It fell back down the stairs, and we're barely through the door now, so probably won't film the next bit. I'll just try and get it inside this room tonight in case it rains, but I think I'm good to go. I also straightened everything up so that it was all centered and we were pulling, and this angle here is right angles, and we are actually pulling in a straight line. Because I went off the rails a few times, that also happened. So yeah, we'll crack on with it. Hopefully we'll get a result early this evening, if not tomorrow. Look forward to it. I might as well film while I can. I've got the chapel lights on, but they don't really shine out here, and it's very close to daybreak. Daybreak? What's the other end? Dusk. Dawn. Dusk. Dawn. Yeah, dusk. The end of the day. Just checking we're all on track. See, since I straightened that line, it's going exactly where it's supposed to. Just remember to keep up the tension over here. I won't tighten it, I'll just pull on this as I go. It's much better. Alright, about 2 more and I'll do my trick. Okay, here we go. 1, 2. So we tighten this one. Okay, that's tight. So take this one off. Pull all of that slack back in. Let this one go. Start again. We're all we're a little bit off the rails. Spin the back around. It gets away on you so quickly. So quickly it gets away on you because the back had actually come completely off. Hello kid, I am. Hi kitty. Hello boy dog. Hey my boy baby dog fella. Look at him. And what I need to do is move the whole thing over this way. Make sure my toe line is straight. Alright, I think we can go again. We're going to get to a point and we're only that far off the middle legs being lined up. So just go again. We're just doing it really carefully. It's pivoting now. I'm starting to get the weight, and as these middle legs get closer to the top of the stair, it'll pivot even more. But those legs, actually the whole weight of the whole cupboard is resting on those middle legs. The back ones are way off the air. These ones are way off. See, that is what happens. I had tension on that too. See, if that rope wasn't there, the whole thing would be back down the stairs again. And I'd have to start all over, possibly with a cracked mirror. And you know how much I don't like cracked mirrors. I'm not into them at all. It's not a good sign. Just watching. I'll get the middle legs up to the top, and then I think I'll put this trolley under it and lift it from the back. I'm not going to answer my phone. Just making sure I've got everything covered. Alright, I'm past the top of the stair. Alright, I think what I do is go around the back and lift him and tilt him. I could pull him. Okay, I'll keep going. Have you noticed I've become slightly animated at this point? Fuck. I'm caught in the doorway. Have a look. I'm caught. So what I need to do is go around the back and lift the back of the cupboard, okay, down there, and release that. As soon as I lift, it's going to go pop. So I'll leave you looking up there, and I'll go around the back and lift the cupboard up. We'll see what happens, shall we? No. It's wedged in there. It's wedged in so tight, and I can feel the pressure on this strap. So what I'll do is I'll take up the strain with the second strap. Let's just get you back down here. Where are we? There, yep. That will stop it sliding down the hill again, and I'll just keep that one at tension. Let this one off. Tighten him back up. See, like that. I don't know if you saw that, but the whole fucking thing nearly took off down the hill. Lucky I had 2 straps on it. So now I need to lift it up at the back as I jack it. In fact, it needs to come up quite a bit. Maybe not. Alright, I'll get around there. You're going to run out of battery in a minute. But I'm going to go around the back and put something under the back of it so that I can pull it, have clearance at the top of the door there and pull the box in here. So now our entire centre of gravity is inside the building here. I'll take you back, see if you can see that. The whole thing's inside. The legs, right there, you probably can't see it, that's the middle leg, and that's well inside the building, so all of the weight is inside. I can live with that for now. I'll tighten up my straps to hold it there and just think about how I'm going to get the thing inside. I think I'll be lifting, but it'll be easy, and I'll keep tension on that strap. Kitten will help me, he always helps, so I'm not too worried. It's more inside the building than it is outside of the building. Okay, so even this might look a bit skew-if. This is a success, and we'll just go with that. It can even stay here overnight. No, I'll get him inside. Your battery's about to run out, so I'll get you a new battery and we'll carry on, shall we? We'll do that, yeah.